Northern Nigeria cannot afford another Tinubu's regime. I repeat, Northerners cannot afford another Tinubu's presidency. By the time Tinubu finish his second term, there will be no Northern politician that can stand in Nigeria and say he wants to win elections, except Tinubu give that Northern politician go ahead. I repeat again, maybe you did not hear me well. If I can speak French, I will speak French. But let me speak English. By the time Tinubu finish his second term, there will be no Northern politician that will be popular enough to win national elections. Today we have Atiku, at least one person in the north that have that popularity across north and south. After Atiku, there is nobody that will come close without getting the approval of Tinubu. Tinubu is building his political empire in the south. So if you want to become president in Nigeria today, like after Tinubu's second term, you must go to Tinubu's school of politics. You see, I'm saying this thing now. People are thinking that I'm playing. They are laughing. I'm not laughing. No, this is a serious thing. The way Tinubu has captured Nigeria, man, I cannot recognize democracy in Nigeria again. I just told you that Tinubu and Wike, the most powerful politicians in Nigeria, they will be sharing the positions for themselves. Maybe out of 36, because there's no way as it is today, the opposition as they are today, there's no way they are going to win any state that is governorship election. They will not win any state. So APC out of 36 states may share 6, 4 or 5 for Wike. The High Court, Appeal Court today, has ruled in favor of Wike and his PDP faction. So the people we are looking at that are PDP now, Wike, not Seyi Makinde. Very soon now, you go here say Seyi Makinde done decamp from PDP to whether either Accord Party or the ADC. So as it stands today, Northerners are regretting ever supporting Muslim tickets. Okay, you thought that your agenda, your Islamic agenda, will be achieved under Muslim ticket. Now God catch you now. Tinubu has snatched that power. He don't grab her, and he don't lose. He says snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. This one, Tinubu lost, so you don't see Tinubu at all. So as it stands today, there is no politician in Northern Nigeria that can stand Tinubu. I stand to be corrected. I am not a supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am not a supporter. I have said it so many times. You see, Northerners were saying, a Northern politician said that no wonder we did not allow Abiola. Abiola was a Yoruba man. So they are looking at it that these Yoruba people, if they give them position, they'll start using it for nepotism. Who told you? Who started it? Look at Buhari. Look at our federal parastatals, our federal agencies. Aboki, when not qualified, they will make him director. You pack your Aboki full federal, full CBN, full NMPC. Why in South here that we go to school, we get first class, we are qualified? They will use nepotism and relegate Southerners from having opportunities at the federal level. And now Tinubu entered there, they put Yoruba people, you are lamenting, you are crying. Nobody will have first starter in the north. You people started it. I've told you that the only reason I'm supporting Tinubu is restructuring. Because the only thing that can change Nigeria is restructuring. Any other thing is badass. So as it stands today, would Northern Nigeria be able to produce a politician that can stand up against Tinubu until Tinubu die? Until Tinubu die. I'm not happy with what is going on. Look at petrol is now 1,100 and something naira. Iran and US, the war escalating. All have you is making things difficult for Nigerians. Nigeria is getting money, but Nigerians are suffering. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I don't even have hope in Tinubu. Like Tinubu is going to fix the country. I don't have hope in him. I have said it. That's why I'm pushing for restructuring. And I know these northern politicians, unless you demolish them, like you shred them into pieces. That is what Tinubu is doing. Name a politician in Northern Nigeria that is relevant to win national election. National, that will have that national look. Name a northern politician. Atiku that you are seeing today, let ADC bring Atiku as the presidential candidate. If they like, they should not bring P2P. Let them carry Atiku put there. If Atiku loses election, which he is 100% likely to lose the election, I see some Northerners saying that, you see, the 2027 will show up with our votes. Do you think your votes count in Northern Nigeria? Do you think you are practicing democracy in Nigeria today? Northerners, do you think so? Until, see, the day I will side with Northern Nigeria is when they support restructuring with their actions. Until Northern Nigeria decides to start supporting restructuring of Nigeria, state control of resources, regional system of government, and division of Nigeria, it is when we will start aligning together. But so far, Northern Nigeria seems to be a stumbling block. See, I sit down and look at issues, I look at trends. Northern Nigeria seems to be a holistical stumbling block to Nigeria's restructuring. If you want to know how Tinubu win election, you know, some of these Northerners, you don't understand what we are saying. Maybe I will speak Hausa one day, or Fulbe, or the Fulani language, or other languages for you to understand, or you should get an interpreter. Tinubu has already won the election. There's nothing your imams, your clerics in the mosques will do to stop Tinubu from winning the election, because your leaders are the problem. Your leaders are the problem, not Tinubu, not the West. The same way I talk to my Southeasterners. Nigeria is competitive. We are not one. It is you that you are deceiving yourself that we are one. Nigeria is competition. Buhari entered there, he put in people. Tinubu entered there, he put in people, and you are crying. Instead of you to be fighting for the nearest way out, using wisdom to play your politics, you are here lamenting, blah, 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 blah. See, Northern Nigeria, I've said it, I don't advise now many times. Forget about political power. Forget about political power. Even the Ribadu, that we are saying that he's going to take after Tinubu political empire, he not sure for Ribadu again. No. I said something. I said, you see, state police. Now state police go kill democracy. State police now go bury democracy. After state police taught them, you know, we are all seated here, we are looking at things, and people just think like it's not possible. You are getting shocked day by day. I think now APC is 32 or 33 states. APC has captured 33 states in the history of Nigeria. The last time PDP did it, I think it's 2009 or 2017, something about that. PDP captured 31 states. APC don't break record, 32 states captured. And even the states that are not even APC, their presidential election, they are supporting Tinubu. They just want to save face by retaining their governorship. You see Abga in the southeast, in Anambra State, it is APC. This one that Soludo win. Soludo win. Because all of them are the same. If they do Pasha for Soludo, are the same. Soludo win now. They just gave him to win. Then after he will collapse the structure into the APC. Tinubu's government has exposed a lot of things about our politicians. It has exposed a lot of things about the kind of leaders we have. It has exposed that we don't have people with integrity. People who used to think that these people have integrity. They are statesmen, elder statesmen, people of honor, respect, and what have you. Tinubu's administration have exposed most of them. Your politicians in Northern Nigeria, they are cash and carry. They are going to sell you as they are selling you before. Tinubu would have... See, what Tinubu is doing is that starve them of political power. Starve them. I've starved them. They're not going to get power for like 4 years. They'll be so desperate. And in their desperation, they will use that cellular for Northern Nigeria. Instead of you to focus on your leaders, you are focused on Tinubu is the wanted president. Your leaders have been in government for how many years? Since independence. What have they used? Power. The power they had then, what have they used it to do? Have they been able to see, is there any change, anything that, with all the years of Northerners becoming head of state and president, what have you benefited from it? You need to tell yourself the truth that you have leadership problem in the north. Leadership problem. The Sultan Sokoto, the Caliphate, this Fulani, they are your problem. That caliphate that is established, a caliphate that cannot impact positively in the state. You are in Sokoto state. You are the Sultan of Sokoto, but where you reside is the headquarters of poverty, out of school children, underdevelopment. And from that your caliphate, you are producing presidents from the northern part of this country. Can't you understand that there is a fundamental problem going on with the leadership in northern Nigeria? I have said it before that if we had a northern president and a southern president, southerners for don't go far for a very long time. They for don't live now go. That we don't see the development cannot be here. It is because of the northerners. That's why we are dragging this far. Look at insecurity. Almost all the bad news, all the money we spend for ammunition, all the money we spend for soldiers, recruitment of soldiers, left, right, and center. You see, we are spending trillions, if not millions of naira, billions of naira, just wasting because of insecurity created by the northern part of this country. It is very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. So I hate to say this, that Tinubu's second term would end northern political popularity in Nigeria. You see, Tinubu go to sit down, they look like if he cannot do anything. He's just looking at you. If they do in thing like slow, if they enter owner. Today, they just released Malami. They now found out a new charge on El-Rufai, that he has multi-billion naira properties in Egypt. I told you that El-Rufai will stay there for a very long time. Oh. Malami now, if he come out now, he go shut up his mouth. Probably he has agreed to shut up his mouth. That is a southern president that people are underestimating. Sometimes the way northern people reason, we are supposed to come together, join together, and fight the system, the system that is bad. But the northerners feel that they are so selfish that everything is all about them. If you want to enter any alliance with them, it is all about them. Their own interests first. Some people were gaslighting us that Tinubu is saying religious war. Peter Obi, when he was doing campaign, he was saying, church, fight for your... He was championing religious war. He was instigating. Peter Obi was instigating religious war. Have you not looked at Muslim North? Muslim North. Who are those that are more about religious sentiment when it comes to politics? Is it all Northern Nigeria? Ethnic and religious. Just what Peter Obi said out of the blues, they took it out of proportion and said, this man is instigating religious war. Some very foolish Northerners came out to say that we will not support somebody that is having religious bias, blah, blah. Northern Nigeria is known for religious bias. Northern Nigeria is known for religious bias. That is why every time they will say Muslim North, Muslim North, Muslim North, Muslim North. Every time. Why are they saying Muslim North? Would there be any time a Christian from Northern Nigeria will present Northern, when they say North and South, would there be any time a Christian will become, a Christian Northerner will become Nigeria's president? They said Muslim tickets. You see, they are the ones pushing religious extremism. Muslim ticket. They are telling Christians, if you shop for now, men are run Christian ticket. If you shop for now, they were bragging 2023. They never knew that Tinubu was going to use this Muslim ticket to finish them. They are lamenting, and you expect me to now say, why are you crying now? Tinubu is not a bad person. Tinubu is not a bad person. See, by 2027, if you are going to see, if any northern politician, if he's going to say A, Tinubu go approve am. Oh God. You know, I would have said northerners. There will be some northern politicians that will survive Tinubu regime. But they cannot survive it because most of them are criminals. Most of them are corrupt. They are thieves. Big thieves, most of them. Because you cannot, if your hands are clean, that's when you can challenge Tinubu. Tinubu is APC and Tinubu, then therefore Nigeria's black book. There's nothing Tinubu will do to wash his name and the name of APC as a party from Nigeria's black book. So if you are going to challenge Tinubu, your hands must be clean. All of them get baggage left, right, and center. You want to challenge Tinubu. All of them get baggage. The people that we see in the opposition today now, because Tinubu did not favor them, they not enter. It's like their head no correct. Their head no correct. I don't see them. Because it did not favor you. It did not favor you. You now join opposition. Tell Nigerians, let's remove these people. It is about your selfish interest. It's very unfortunate that we don't see any formidable opposition that can quench the light of APC. Even though it is darkness. APC is darkness. Yes. Let me even attack my APC people now. How far about Tinubu? Tinubu said he's going to deliver this and that. This is the third year. This is the third year. Chibi, the third year. Few months now, we don't complete 3 years. What has Tinubu achieved? He said in his first tenure, he is not able to fix electricity. Don't vote for him again. He said so. What is happening? Let's forget about the petrol. The petrol, Nigeria as a country prepared for doom. Buhari's government used our oil resources to borrow money, our future. Then borrow, they use our resources borrow. You know even do for them. Then borrow in arrears. Buhari, and some people come and tell me, some Northerners come and tell me that Buhari was a great leader. Which rubbish great leader is that? We cannot benefit as it is now. We cannot sell crude to Dangote because our crude have been used as they don't use and collect contract up and down. Don't use and borrow our future. If we had crude to give to Dangote, at least we'll not be saying 1,000. At least we still maintain 800 and something naira that we are paying. Yes, because the system is Tinubu is part of the system, so he's not absorbed of anything. These guys are corrupt. They have nothing to offer. We are just looking for a way Nigeria will be restructured so that the dividends of good governance will, at least in our lifetime, it should get to us. Those people, them that are ruling us today, during their youthful age, youthful days, they benefited from Nigeria. Free education, all of you. They got jobs as soon as they finish university. They could buy cars, houses, and buy cars, build houses. There was enough to go around. But today we are not benefiting anything. I don't send Tinubu. I don't send anybody as a politician. I don't send anybody. If I tell you that Tinubu cannot give us good governance, I stand by my word. That's my opinion. You have your opinion. You can stay with your opinion and relax with it. You can sleep with your opinion. But I'm telling you that for good governance, take away Tinubu. See, 2027, if Tinubu enter power, I pity for these media organizations, those that have sold their integrity. And you know Tinubu, they give their respect now. All those ones that are dancing for Tinubu, they give their respect now. May enter second term. Some people cannot even criticize how bad electricity is. So some APC cannot criticize it. They cannot criticize it because they are slaves. They have sold themselves. So when it comes to good governance, I've told you already, it is not given to the APC. But yet, let's focus on northern Nigeria. If Tinubu leave power today, Northerners will never forget Tinubu in a hurry. They will always remember Tinubu. Most of them are crying. Wow, how did we allow this guy? How do you allow this guy? And the worst thing that they underestimated him. Tinubu, within 2 years, under Tinubu, that's it. 2 years under Tinubu, both spiritually, physically, the guy, they do something. I don't know what is driving this man. He has money, he has everything. What is driving him? And I remember that old people don't change. Old people. An old man is a liar. He knows that he's getting close to the grave. Instead of him to say, okay, let me stop this lying lifestyle. No, he cannot stop it because old people don't change. The Bible says train up a child in the way he or she should go, so that when he or she is old, he or she will not depart from it. So what they are being trained as they are growing, they will never be depart from it. So Tinubu cannot change. But the point here I'm making here is that after Tinubu finishes political empire, any northerner that is going to rise up and be influential must go through Tinubu school, political school. I repeat, Tinubu, what is building now? If you want to become president, you must pass through. If you allow Tinubu cross 2027, becoming Nigeria's president for the second term, if you allow it, that is northerners. It is not in my hands. I'm here to analyze and open your eyes to realities and things that are happening around you. Be vigilant. I'm here to make you vigilant. I'm not here to help you overthrow Tinubu. I'm not here for that. I'm just telling you the reality. If you allow Tinubu cross 2027, another thing I go see say there's difference between 6 and half a dozen. Difference. According to Boala, context matter. Context. Abi, how you carry the cup. Context matter. According to Boala. The way you will see it, you yourself no go believe am. Until northerners change their mentality. And I know that because they allow the Fulani conquer them, they don't go ever change their mentality. So they are moving to their destruction and their downfall. All these kidnapping, killings and all of you will not help anybody. Will not stop anything. I have said it. Will not help anybody. Will not stop anything. Will not stop Tinubu from getting his second term and doing what he wants to do. If it is possible, Tinubu will just build sophisticated wall around Middle Belt and Southern Nigeria and allow you people to start killing yourself. Tinubu, if it's possible for Tinubu, you go send wild animals into those places that you people are not to show yourself. You go consume una. He doesn't care. Since you no longer get brain, according to VDM, don't play. If you play, you will learn. Northerners are learning. They never learn finish. But if you want to become anything in Nigeria, you northerner, another politician, you must bow to the caliphate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a southerner, a Yoruba man. May God help Nigerians.